questions? Emma.
Ms. Miller, how do I know what class to take next year?
Good question.
Here are all of the math classes that we offer here at Saratoga Springs High School. If you took 8th grade math over at Maple Avenue, your options in your first year at the high school would be Algebra 1, Algebra 1 with Lab, which has extra time built into the schedule to allow for extra practice, or Pre-Algebra, which is designed for students that traditionally have struggled with math and would like to strengthen their skills before enrolling in Algebra 1. From Pre-Algebra, you would take Algebra 1 with Lab. You also might have academic intervention services built into your schedule to help you prepare for the Regents exam. From Algebra 1 with Lab, the following year you could take Geometry, Geometry with Lab, which again has extra time built into the schedule, or Foundations for Higher Mathematics. This is a course for students who have passed Algebra 1, but struggled with the material and would like to strengthen their skills before taking geometry. Topics include algebra, introductory geometry, and consumer math. If you have taken Algebra 1, your options the following year would include Geometry Honors, which is enriched to include a more extensive study of geometry, regular geometry, or Geometry with Lab. Anytime after you've taken Algebra 1, you can take Computer Science Essentials. This is a Project Lead the Way course that exposes students to the fundamentals of computer programming. It focuses on block-based programming and app design, and transitions into text-based programming with languages such as Python. Following this course, you could take Computer Science Principles and AP Computer Science A. From Foundations for Higher Mathematics, you could take Geometry with Lab or Financial Algebra. This is a project-based course focused on real-world applications of the curriculum. From Geometry or Geometry with Lab, you have the option to take Algebra 2, which is the final course in the 3-year sequence towards an Advanced Regents diploma, Algebra 2A, which is recommended for students that had difficulties in geometry and/or Algebra 1, or Financial Algebra. If you have taken Geometry or Geometry Honors, you have the option to take Algebra 2 Honors or Algebra 2. From Algebra 2A, you could take Algebra 2, Financial Algebra, or AP Statistics, which is an introductory college statistics course. If you've taken Algebra 2 or Algebra 2 Honors, you can take Pre-Calculus Honors, which is designed to prepare students for AP Calculus A-B or B-C, Pre-Calculus Advanced Topics, for students who may struggle with the rigor of a true pre-calculus course, or AP Statistics. From both Pre-Calculus Honors and Advanced Topics, you have the option to take Calculus or AP Statistics. Finally, if you've taken Pre-Calculus Honors, you have the option to take AP Calculus BC. This course is considerably more extensive than AP Calculus AB. Success in this course requires advanced mathematical skill and extra preparation. Or you could take AP Calculus AB. Those are all of the options for math courses that we offer here at Saratoga Springs High School.
Oh, thanks, Ms. Miller. I love math.
Greetings from the music department. I am Mr. Lee and I am the department chair for music. If you have any questions about the music department, you can find us in the E-Wing next to the lunchroom. Whether you are a seasoned musician or someone who simply loves music, we have courses available for you. First, let me introduce you to the high school music faculty and the courses we offer. Our orchestra teachers are Mrs. Vincent and Mrs. Labello. Mrs. Labello teaches concert orchestra and chamber orchestra in Music University. Mrs. Vincent teaches symphonic orchestra. All enrolled orchestra students seeking in-school lessons will receive a music lesson from either Miss Labello or Mrs. Vincent. The band program is taught by Mr. Janek, Miss Nursberger, and Mr. Lee. Mr. Janek teaches concert band, symphonic band, and percussion lessons. Mr. Lee teaches jazz ensemble and brass lessons. Miss Nursberger teaches woodwind lessons for all students in concert band and symphonic band. The choral program is taught by Mrs. McCarty, She teaches concert choir, high school mixed choir, choral ears, and vocal lessons. Mr. Halstead teaches Music in Our Lives, AP Music Theory, and MIDI Studio. All of our performing groups are organized at different levels of difficulty. In order to place students in groups that are at the appropriate level of difficulty, many of our performing groups require an audition. The groups that require an audition are choral ears, chamber orchestra, symphonic band, jazz ensemble, symphonic orchestra, and high school mixed chorus. The groups that do not require an audition are groups that start with the word concert, concert band, concert orchestra, and concert choir. Auditions for all advanced level performing groups will occur during the months of February and March. If you are interested in auditioning for a group, please speak to the director of that group for the audition materials and dates. You should do this early enough so that you have a proper amount of time to prepare the audition. You may have a scheduled meeting with your counselor before your audition date. If this occurs, tell your counselor that you will possibly switch groups, but for now your counselor can enter either group on your schedule for next year. Concert choir is an entry-level group open to all students regardless of previous experience. I recommend that you see Mrs. McCarty if you are interested in joining choir, and she can advise you on what group you should apply for based on your previous experience. For concert band and concert orchestra, there is no audition requirement. You are instead recommended by your previous teacher. If you received an 80 or higher on the previous year, you are automatically recommended for band or orchestra. It may also be possible to re-enter any of these groups even if you missed a year or did not pass the previous year. In this case, please visit your orchestra or band teacher to discuss this possibility. I would also like to point out that jazz ensemble includes additional instrument types, including guitar, piano, and bass. Electric bass as well. Instruction and opportunities to learn improvisation is encouraged, but not required to play with this ensemble. Students enrolled with our performing groups have opportunities to perform in school and in our community several times throughout the year. We also travel and participate in a variety of competitions and music festivals each year. There are additional music-related clubs you could also get involved with, including Drama Club, Tri-M, Fiddle Club, Jazz Combo, Schwacapella, and Pep Band. We also offer music courses that are not focused on performance, but rather on understanding and composing music. These classes are Music in Our Lives, Music University, AP Music Theory, and MIDI Studio. Mr. Halstead teaches Music in Our Lives, AP Theory, and MIDI Studio. Music University is taught by Mrs. Labello. Music in Our Lives is open to all students at the high school. Students will listen, perform, and compose, and practice basic music skills using the keyboard, guitar, and MIDI sequencing. You will also learn music history with an emphasis on the history of rock and roll. MIDI Studio students will study the various processes and procedures used to record and edit music using a computer. Topics will include digital recording, MIDI sequencing, sound design, loops, and signal processing. Students will be able to actively apply the technology to enable themselves to use similar equipment in their home studio or a professional recording studio. Knowledge of chords and basic music theory is helpful, though not required. The Music University course is offered for serious music students who want to understand fundamentals of music such as melody, keys, scales, rhythm, harmony, and the study of chords. In addition, writing, ear training, and music literature will be studied. Students in this course should have more music background than simply Music in Our Lives. Good candidates for students are students in a performing group or students that play piano or guitar and have studied with a teacher. AP Music Theory is a continuation of Music University, and designed for students wanting to major in music in college. AP Theory is a continuation of the study of harmony with a concentration in modulation, altered chords, and creative composition. In addition, writing, ear training, and music literature will be studied. Not all courses are available without a prerequisite or audition. You can see from the following flowchart that you will need to first take Music in Our Lives or 1 year with a performing group before you will be able to take Music Theory or MIDI Studio. If you would like to continue beyond Music in Our Lives, speak to Mr. Halstead about which course would be most appropriate for you, MIDI Studio or Music University. If you successfully complete Music University, you could possibly then be ready to take AP Music Theory. Any one of the classes mentioned will count as 1 unit of fine arts credit required to graduate. Most of the students in the music department find room in their schedules to take far more than 1 required unit. As you can see, we offer many great options to continue your musical growth right up to the college level. If you have any further questions, please feel free to ask any of our friendly faculty members. We look forward to seeing you all in the E-Wing. Have a great day.
Wow. That's impressive.